I am starting in 3, 2, 1. What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Planet Geek TV podcast. I'm your host, Antonio Carvalli, with my other two hosts, Noe Quintanilla and Robert Tubbs. What is going on, guys?
What up?
How's it going?
It's good to be back.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
It's good to be back.
We had an interesting week. Noe came and visited us in Las Vegas.
Yes, I did, and I feel like shit. I've been drinking for like 3 days straight. I got a huge fucking headache, but you know, Robert threatened if I did not show up today on this podcast, he was really gonna fly down here and kick my ass. So I don't want that to happen.
Gonna happen, and he should have drank plenty of this, guy. So
I did not drink water at all. I'm not gonna lie. It was just more beer and fucking liquor and. Oh, God. It's true what they say. I've never been to Vegas, but fucking Christ. I stay up so late every night drinking. I was there. Fuck.
You can literally get liquor at the Walmart. Like,
yeah,
that's how much they entice you.
It's everywhere. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere, man. Yeah. It's pretty bad.
It was fun, though. I
Vegas,
enjoyed
though,
my
baby.
time
Yeah, it was fun.
with our He-Man man over here. So
we went and saw Freeguy, so we'll be talking about that later today.
Yes.
Together, that was fun.
we're also covering the first 2 episodes of What If.
Yeah, what if? Turned out to be better than expected. So.
Oh, yeah? You think so?
Yeah, we'll talk about it later, but...
Yeah.
So
Sure
apparently, the news on the street is, right? Spider-Man trailer No Way Home was supposed to drop this morning. It didn't drop this morning. CinemaCon is fucking going on right now. Down the street from me. I'm so sad I can't go. The trailer, what people are saying is that it's supposed to drop at 6:30. So any minute now, it should drop, right?
So they say.
So they say. It's either today or tomorrow. Now, the trailer has been leaked, right? It's an unfinished, shitty version from what I've heard. I haven't seen it myself. Have you guys?
Neither.
Yeah, have you?
I tried finding it, but...
Oh, they went real quick.
You
to try
can-
to
Yeah,
remove
they
it.
turned it off. Disney went and pulled all of it.
Disney
But from
and
what I
Sony,
had
yeah.
saw, like that whole like, you know, when they show like a preview that's super early and it's got like the green screen and then the non-audio shit on some part, that's what it looked like. So I would have rather seen the real trailer anyways.
Yeah, it looks like I told everybody in the chat like before we started. I was like, don't watch it. Like we're gonna react to it like when the real shit comes out, when it really drops, you know,
Yeah.
because that's the one that's fully voiced and everything, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it should be dropping anytime now. So if that thing drops while I'm looking at stuff, we're gonna stop and react to that. So you'll see a
Just an
live
FYI.
reaction.
In other
Yeah,
words,
just-
we're gonna stop what we're doing and go watch the trailer as a unit and react.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
If it drops today. If I can drop tomorrow, I'm gonna be so mad. But yeah, what do we got in the news today? Now?
So Venom got delayed to October 15th, which is like I think only like 3 weeks.
Yeah. Why do you think they? Why do you think
It's because of COVID, because of a lot of COVID patients are coming back in, starting to spike again.
You gotta love it.
But I was gonna say, rumor is when it comes to Tom Hardy and Venom, he's been pushing like really hard to actually work with Tom Holland to be in a Spider-Man movie or have Holland in a Venom movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's really fucking cool. Because
yeah, he's showing effort to be like, I want to work with this guy, which is probably gonna happen. Let's be honest. At the end of this movie,
it should. I don't know why.
At the end of this movie, Spider-Man's probably gonna end up in that universe, or
he's
vice
too
versa.
big of an actor to not having the MCU.
Exactly.
He's gonna be joining the MCU. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, and not only that, because we're having Carnage, which is like, when you think of Venom, you think Carnage. I mean, you always remember Carnage, or when you think of Carnage, you always remember Venom. But also Spider-Man as well. Like, these are Spider-Man villains. Like, it'd be really great to fucking see that.
Yeah, like who else could they add? You know what I'm saying? As a major player.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they've done like Mysterio, so.
They have
fucking Mysterio, dude.
Mysterio, they've done Doc Ock.
Which is rumored to come back, which he's not rumored. He's actually coming back. Alfred Molina's coming back. He announced it, and so did Jamie Foxx as Electro. So, drop the damn trailer, man.
Yeah. But after that, I don't know if anyone. Well, everyone should know there was a new Eternals trailer leaked.
Yeah.
I mean, not leaked. Oh, the final trailer.
Actually, this looked pretty cool. This caught my attention.
This one get your attention? This one got your attention?
It's still not getting me.
It's because
how is it not getting you? It looks fucking awesome.
It's literally a bunch of different characters and their abilities, and that is one thing that gets me wet about like everything. So I can't wait to see this. Actually, it looks pretty cool.
I mean, of course I'm gonna watch it, but there's still nothing in these trailers that's like pulling me to want to watch this.
Not even a dude that looks like Homelander.
Nah.
Icarus.
Yeah, like, are you talking about the dude with the laser beams?
Yeah, Homelander.
I was like, no. Is that the actor?
That's Richard Madden from Game of Thrones,
no,
bro.
I was like, no fucking way.
He reminds me a lot of Homelander.
The same actor?
No, dude, that would have been cool. Then I really watched it and be like, that's Homelander. Oh, okay, forget it.
Especially
no, I thought
watching it.
I thought Superman when I saw the laser beams. I was like, nah, dude, don't do that to my boy.
The trailer looks freaking awesome though, man.
It does. Like that part reminds me of Homelander right there. Like that 100%.
Yeah.
That pose, the eye beam, like the hair, Homelander.
Yeah. This trailer looks awesome, man.
I mean, but to the chat though, yeah, that's really the only reason why I would want to see it, because of Salma Hayek. But
Salma Hayek, yeah, I agree.
Salma Hayek.
She has to dance.
World Eater, right?
But supposedly too, from
That's
you know
Celestial.
Rumors. You know how
is that
YouTube
a
is.
Celestial or is that the Celestial?
No, a Celestial.
I think A.
Okay.
Because that's what I was gonna say.
Because it kind of that helmet looked awfully familiar for a second.
Artris, his name, I forget what his name is. But he's the one. If you ever seen Guardians of the Galaxy, he's the one that like slams his staff into the world and like destroys everything in like purple, like smoke and shit.
Yeah.
He's the one that wipes the planet free.
Mm.
And rebuilds the planet, I guess.
Oh my god! Don't be agreeing with him.
But no, I was gonna say like the rumor is because the celestial beings in here that you know, they're gonna introduce Galactus, which I wouldn't doubt they're gonna introduce Galactus, because I mean, after Thanos, what a huge big baddie.
If they do that, then that would make sense, because that means they're gonna have to have Silver Surfer, which means Fantastic Four.
Well, Fantastic Four's already been.
Yeah, that's coming out. We know that's coming out.
I know that's coming out, but I'm saying, for instance, I guarantee probably at the end, you're either going to get a peek at either Galactus or Silver Surfer's going to pop through. Guarantee it. Watch.
Silver Surfer would be great.
Silver
I
Surfer
could wait for Galactus.
I could wait to see Galactus too. What if they would just make him a cloud of smoke again?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. They fucked up in that movie, dude.
But, yeah. Let's not get started there. But also, there was another final trailer for Shang-Chi.
This didn't do much more for me personally.
Jesus, I fucking hate you guys. This trailer was awesome.
I do love, and it's Shang-Chi. That's how you pronounce it. Just FYI.
You know, I heard that too.
There we go, dude.
He's just another character that I forgot, so I don't give a shit. But.
I don't know the supporting role that she plays, the best friend.
Aquafina.
But I absolutely love her fucking voice. I can't. That fucking raspy bullshit, my favorite. I can't wait to hear her talk.
So a lot in this trailer, like what got released was you see like I guess it's like the ending battle scene or something when it's him versus his father in the Ten Rings, but you see a giant battle playing out, which is new. Like we never saw it in the previous footage. So they took it up a scale. This looks fucking, I don't know. This looks awesome. They did the same thing in the Eternals trailer. So I'm kind of just like, okay, I'm fucking so like I'm gonna watch it anyway. But now I'm just so interested.
I'm actually curious why he doesn't want to take on the mantle. Like that's what I'm curious about. Like why did he drop the 10 rings? Is it probably gonna be one of those things where he's like, it's not what I wanted to do?
It's gonna be one of those. I guarantee.
I wanted something different for my life type thing. I hope not. I hope it's a better reason. I mean, I get that, but I hope it's not.
I mean, he's seen his dad his whole life take advantage of people and kill people and shit with the 10 rings. Just be a terrible person with them. So he's probably like, I don't want to be that terrible person either. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess. But also, besides that, but I was gonna say this trailer too. It doesn't pull me. Of course, I'm gonna watch it, but just like Eternals, like I don't give a shit. Nothing's making me want to go and watch
What
these.
do you want, Noe?
There's
Huh?
been
What do
nothing.
you want?
There's been nothing about any of this shit that's
I
coming
want
up.
Blade. Everyone wants Blade. Like no
Who's
one gives a shit about
everyone,
the
dude?
experience.
I can wait on Blade.
Everybody. No, you
It's
can't.
fucking.
Dude.
We've had a
want
Blade
Blade.
movie before. Have we had a?
Yeah, but I want more
Shang-Chi,
Blade.
dude?
I don't care about.
Well, no one
Shang-Chi.
even knows who Shang-Chi is, to be fair.
They fucking will know after September 3rd. Let me tell you.
No one knew who Eternals was either. Like
I knew who Eternals was.
Yeah,
I didn't know who Shang-Chi was, but yeah, I knew who Eternals were.
I like the fact that he's punching shit, so that's what has me drawn to this.
This is a
like,
kung fu movie. He's remodeled after Bruce
I'm a
Lee.
huge fan of punching and kicking, so
I mean, I am too. I love fucking kung fu movies.
He's gonna come out of the theater and be like, I fucking love Shang-Chi.
He won't.
I won't.
He's gonna come out. I can't wait to get on the show to fucking chop this shit.
That's usually what I'm more excited about when I watch these movies. I can't wait.
I can't wait to shit all over this.
But besides that, Cowboy Bebop, if you haven't known, there's been a live adaptations coming out soon for Netflix, I believe, right? It's Netflix.
Yeah, it's gonna be Netflix.
And they just showed the photos, and I would say that the guy who's playing what's his name, Spike, he's always gonna be Harold to me from Harold and Kumar. But he actually looks the role, because when he was first announced, I was like, that guy? I was like, oh, whatever, but like
I was a little skeptical too, but are you gonna pull it up for the?
I'm working on it.
Yeah, the photos of like I said, Harold, he looks the part. Like I was like, oh shit, like he really looks like the anime come to life to me.
I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah, he looks awesome. Like I saw.
Yeah, if
it,
anyone,
like,
what were you gonna say?
I saw it and I was like, man, this looks so good. Like they did a good job.
Yeah, if anyone doesn't know, when Robert says he's gonna be the judge of that, it's because he's our anime expert on the podcast. Like he knows everything anime. You know, I'm more hentai, he's more anime. So you know, that's how it works.
All things tentacle. Ask Noe about it. Everything else, I got you.
Because believe me, I've seen Cowboy Bebop, but I've seen the hentai versions.
I'm pretty sure it was good as fuck too.
It was.
No pun
amazing.
intended.
These are the photos as per comicbook.com.
Okay.
This is one.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does not look bad at all. I like the cast. Where's the corgi though?
Oh, you're right. Where's the corgi?
I don't know, dude.
They'll probably replace it with a cat.
Let's be honest. It's gonna be CGI.
I'm sold. Even
they're not gonna train a corgi. It's gonna be CGI.
Probably.
Is that really what's gonna happen?
It'll probably be both. It'll probably be a mix of both.
It'll be 100% CGI. I'm telling you that.
No, I don't think so. I think they'll have some shots with the real dog, and then
they'll do the animation type shit
for sure.
The tricks.
All those are.
Come on, dude. Everybody's wet about corgis. Like they're not gonna not have a real corgi.
Yeah, corgis are taking over the world.
It's literally gonna be CGI. Like they're not gonna pay a fucking dog to. Like no, they're just gonna CGI the motherfucker.
No, you're wrong.
It's literally an anime. They're literally.
People like to see corgi butt, and they want to see real corgi butt, and it's gonna happen. I guarantee.
I like the little feet.
You see? Look at them already.
You make it seem like you can't have a corgi.
You can, but I'm telling you,
that
people are gonna. They're gonna want a real corgi. They're gonna want a real one. Watch.
I don't give a fuck. I don't really care about the corgi.
You should.
I do actually. But besides, the Marvels began filming last week.
Okay, so that's with Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel.
Captain Marvel, Brie Larson.
And then there was somebody else. Who else? Oh,
Miss Marvel's in it?
Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, and what's the other one? What's her name? Photon. Not Photon. Is it Photon?
Photon.
What's her name?
From
WandaVision, guys. Come on.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know her name because I think her character was not good.
She was fucking. She was the best part of that show. Fuck
yeah, I think it is Photon. It is Photon.
Is it Photon? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that started filming already. So I think we'll see that in a year from now.
Probably like a year, yeah.
That's gonna be a movie, right? Not a show.
It's a movie.
No, it's a movie.
The show for Miss Marvel's coming out first, and then they're gonna bring out the movie.
Yeah. But so enough Marvel real quick. Just take a quick break because we're gonna jump right back to it. So there's been rumors that James Gunn was asked by Warner Brothers to do the next Justice League. What do y'all think about this?
What?
I mean,
rumored
after the success of what I watched with Starro, the Conqueror, I think I'd actually go watch that.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
I think James Gunn is good when he's like
free
on like galactic kind of things, like Ego the Living Planet. Like nobody would have fucking thought to make Ego the Living Planet other than James Gunn. Same thing with Starro. Like that's kind of the director he is. Like I can't see him taking on as serious as a team as the Justice League.
Yes, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Thank you, Tony. Like I can't see him taking on such a serious team. Like these are the Justice League. This is like the real deal. This ain't Avengers. This is Justice League.
Okay, hold the fucking phone.
I get you.
Okay,
but what if him bringing this makes it better for them? Like, what if it makes it a better thing for people to relate to or like to because of he's gonna put whatever spin he's gonna put on it? Like, you can sit here and say you can't see it, but what if he makes his approach where it's still as serious as you kind of want it to be, but he still has his little quirkiness to it.
What I'm thinking is like I'm thinking Guardians of the Galaxy, which is good in its own retrospect. Guardians of the Galaxy is like one of my top fucking movies of all time. And then I see Suicide Squad, what he did with that. Excellent job. But
yeah, great.
He wouldn't do good with the Avengers. He wouldn't do good with like the main teams. He's good at making the side teams matter and making you care about those side teams.
Yeah.
Like B characters. He's good at making you care about B characters is what I'm saying.
Yeah. I agree. I 100% agree. Like I can't see him, doing little like side jokes with Wonder Woman or Batman or Superman, like maybe Wally, like maybe Flash, because Flash has always been the jokester, and even Green Lantern, depending on which one. Like if it was Hal Jordan, 100%.
No. So basically, what I was saying before we left was that I think James Gunn can do it because of the Justice League that I was used to, was the cartoon one, and in that one there's a lot of quick, witty, funny parts in those, and the show is entirely serious at the same time. So I think he can do it. I think he can, honestly.
I don't think so.
I think it could be done.
It doesn't fit his style.
Yeah, I don't think it fits his style. Like I said,
well, I don't know much about him.
I'm not saying you're wrong. Like right? I mean, he could very well pull it off, but from like Guardians of the Galaxy and Suicide Squad, I just like his style is a niche style, kind of like he's like a Quentin Tarantino. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay. I got you.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah. But besides that, there's been another rumor, and this one, I don't know. I tried looking more into it, but I can't really find shit about it. But supposedly Scarlett Johansson was eyed by Warner Brothers to play Poison Ivy since she got let go from Disney because of all that bullshit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Poison Ivy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I guess in
I can see
I could see her playing it, but I don't know what movie. Like what movie?
I can completely see them playing the new Ivy Quinn out. Watch, 100%.
Yeah, I could. Now that you say that, yeah.
Especially with those two actresses, that's a definite go.
Wait, Ivy and Margot Robbie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
that's happening.
Wait, is it? Yeah, Harley and Ivy in the comics, they have like a little. They have a thing. So, oh shit, fucking. That's what I'm saying. Robbie and Scarlett Johansson.
I could see this. Watch.
Okay.
Yeah, I could see this too, actually. If it's real.
Yeah, I can see this too. I bet you can.
I want to see this.
It'll make you like Margot Robbie then, for sure.
I do like Margot Robbie. I never said I don't.
That's not what you said at the top, right?
But besides that, I should have mentioned this earlier, but it's back to Venom. Supposedly Venom's gonna be in the new Morbius film for like a quick few seconds or something, because he was Tom Hardy was seen at the Morbius film shooting with Jared Leto.
I mean,
wait, how long ago was this? Because they already finished the movie. Like, it should be out by now. So, how long ago did they see him? Was it like recently? Reshoots or something?
When supposedly there's been reshoots.
Huh. Oh, maybe they're just filling in gaps for shit.
But he was there, but it wasn't confirmed. Supposedly, like, I don't know. I guess maybe they're really trying, because Sony's really trying to bring their bad guy universe into play here.
Yeah.
So that would be really cool. I'm down for it.
I mean, do they have history though?
Not that I mean, that would be
Like
you.
in comics?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of Venom and Mobius have history.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so either.
So then why the hell would he be on there?
Like I said, it's a rumor, dude. Calm it down.
But I'm trying to say, what connections could you apply to it?
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Look, I get it's a rumor, but like, at what connections with those characters ever even really
I mean,
have?
there's a shitload of comics out there. Like, who
There are.
knows? Like,
Yeah, I get there could be a multiverse, but in what multiverse? I mean, yeah, that's true. It is a multiverse. They could somehow either team up or I don't know, maybe. It could be one weird ass reason. There's literally an infinite amount of reasons they can fucking make them actually meet up. So
yeah.
it could work, I guess.
You think the multiverse segment will play into the Sony world?
I mean, they could. I mean, that's why I think it was smarter than to open up the multiverse because now they can literally do whatever they want.
Forever. They could just pop them in, throw them
forever.
in.
They can fucking make kids become new shit. Like they set up the stage for everything forever.
It's so weird
open multiverse.
because Loki shattered like the timeline, split the timeline and shit like that with the different multiverses, and now Strange is just kind of like, I don't know, that weird, the spell, it just kind of made it seem like whatever happened in Loki didn't fucking matter, at least from the trailer.
I don't know, because maybe when that spell failed, it's because at that time, that's when Loki did his shit and fucked with the multiverse.
I mean, we could get into it, but that was what I was exactly thinking too. I was like,
yeah.
So at that moment is when he died.
But, okay, so Loki broke time, the multiverse or whatever, but also Scarlet Witch did too, right? But also we're getting Doctor Strange breaking it too. So
well,
I'm
Scarlet Witch
like,
didn't break it yet. She's messing with the book. What's the book called again?
I don't know. I know what you're talking about though.
I forgot what it's called. Yeah, but she hasn't broke reality. Everybody wanted her to, but yeah.
Okay.
Well, this is definitely like Spider-Man: No Way Home is definitely the start to branching out different universes and shit. So
it seems like it.
Yeah. Like we're gonna see Venom, we're gonna see Mobius.
I know this sounds small, but in that trailer, the bus part, I feel that is a play on to show you that the multiverse is open. And I know this sounds weird, but when I saw the multiple buses that were spiraling around, I was thinking those could all be from different verses that he's pulling those from. And I don't know, we don't know because I don't know what he's doing with his spells or what. But they had the same bus or the same train bent around when he was on top of it. And I don't know if he was pulling those from different universes or making copies of it or what. But
yeah,
that's the sense that I got from that scene, showing that
it's
that
Doctor
little
Strange.
trailer that
we've seen him copy himself multiple times too, so that's probably what it was.
We'll find out.
Because in Infinity War, remember how he splits himself into like 1,000 Doctor Stranges that whip Thanos?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess we'll see.
But that's all the news I got for this episode.
All right, well then let's jump into Freeguy. So, how many TVs we giving Freeguy? We'll start with Noe.
TVs for Freeguy. I'll give this a good 7. I enjoyed it.
All right.
Little things here and there that I didn't give a shit about, but yeah, I enjoyed it throughout. It was good. It was a good Ryan Reynolds film.
Yeah. What'd you think, Robert?
7.5.
7.5?
It was all right. I wasn't like, honestly, I didn't even watch the trailers beforehand. Like, this wasn't something I was super hype about. And after watching it, it's Grand Theft Auto with a good person.
It's a Grand Theft Auto / Fortnite.
So it was what it was. I can definitely tell this is for a different style of person.
I am going to give the film a 4.5.
Well, you should.
Wow.
I really did not like the movie. I like that we watched it together. I enjoyed our company. That's the best part of the experience I had. But
you had me fooled because you was fucking giggling and shit, and I was like, "Damn, bro, you're enjoying."
There was like 2 parts that were like chuckle, like funny, and other than that, like the movie was just, I didn't like it. I was like, just fucking end, Jesus, what is this?
I will say that too. This movie was an hour and 15 minutes. It felt longer to me. Like it really felt like 2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, let's get into it, guys. Robert, you want to get into it, or me, or who's gonna?
You take lead on this one.
Okay, I'll take lead.
Yeah.
So we follow Ryan Reynolds, right? He's a nice guy. His name's Freeguy, or Guy.
His name is just Guy.
His name is Guy, and he's an NPC in a video game.
He doesn't know that.
But he doesn't know that yet. So how he comes across this is he meets a girl. We meet this woman who's thing is, in this world, for some reason, when players wear glasses, they're like top tier pretty much. Like they get the girls, they get the guns.
Yeah, so the NPCs that don't have anything that doesn't have glasses on is basically an NPC. If they have glasses on, they're a player. And so the NPCs just assume that people with glasses are the badasses in their world. And there's nothing they can really do about it unless they have glasses.
Yeah, so the glasses makes the man, woman, or pretty much badass. So we come across them
heroes. Makes them heroes.
Yeah, makes them. There you go. He says heroes. He calls them heroes. And it turns out he works at a bank with his friend Buddy. What'd y'all think of Buddy?
I'm not your buddy guy. I'm not your guy, buddy. That's all I was thinking whenever his name was Buddy and his name was Guy.
That's true. I didn't put that together.
Yeah, they had fucking dumb names.
And you, Robert, what'd you think of his friend?
I didn't really think much of him, to be honest.
Yeah, me either.
He was just a filler.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyways, we meet Buddy, and they have a friendship, but also, Guy is in like his head about finding the one, the woman of his dreams, pretty much, and it never happens until we meet the what the fuck was her name too?
Fire something.
Molotov.
There you go, Molotov. And she wears glasses, and once he meets her, he's like starstruck, like he's in love, like he needs to find this girl. So he ends up following her, but she goes through a door, and right when he's trying to catch her, he gets ran over by a train, and he doesn't die.
Well, every time he dies, he just wakes up in bed.
Over.
Yeah, but at that moment, we don't even know what's really going on. Yeah. Right? Because I didn't know we were in a video game yet.
I did.
You did? Okay, then I guess I was the slow one.
So what you didn't realize probably is the fact that everything was the same, or everything was very spot on, all the way up to the robbery where they got robbed and they were just chilling and everything like that.
Yeah.
It was pretty obvious that they were inside a game.
Yeah. So pretty much after that, he wakes up again. He does his normal routine, but it changes. So he goes to, I don't know, a coffee shop. It could be Starbucks. It could be Dunkin' Donuts for all I know. But so like we said, everything's the same every day. Mm-hmm. So he orders a coffee with 2 sugars and 1 cream, I believe. But today he changes.
Everybody
does.
The cops. It doesn't matter who the fuck you are. That's the coffee that all the NPCs drink.
Yes. So he changes it up. I think he says, you know what? No, I want something different. Like I want a cappuccino. Or a cappuccino, right?
Yeah. Cappuccino. No, I'm laughing because he like breaks her after that. She's like well,
yeah. So like the waiter starts fucking freaking out. She's like, well, no, you order this every day. And at the same time, everyone that's in the shop is looking at him, staring at him. He's like, yeah, I know, but I just want to change it up. And like she's like flinching and shit, like she's starting to break, like a robot that just got
she's like, water. But you want the coffee with the two sugars and then the fucking cop is like,
someone's gonna get shot.
Yeah,
like, there's a cop in there, and like he's even like. That was funny. That was a good funny part.
Someone's gonna get shot, and he's like, "Oh no, you're right."
Yeah, and then he's like, "Oh, I was just joking," and like, "I was good one." Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
See, side note, one thing that I did like about this movie, this is why I gave it such a high score, is the undertones that were built into me, what I got from the movie. And I think it's pretty brilliant, personally. But I'll get into that more at the end, so.
Okay. So he's back at work and he changes it up again. They end up getting robbed, which this happens every day. Remember, it's the same routine every day. So why he's getting robbed, he's like, nah, pretty much like forget this. I'm gonna get those glasses because he wants to, meet the Molotov because she wears glasses.
Yeah.
So he ends up getting the glasses from this player, which turns out to be like, this is when it comes out that, oh shit, like this is a video game because it's a guy with a beard that has like a girl on his side or some shit like that. And then when he takes the glasses, it turns out it's like two little girls on the computer, like talking some mad
out.
shit.
Like it pans out.
What did you say? I told you to ice this mother, and then it goes away.
Yeah, little girl's talking some mad shit, dude. She's been playing too much of this Fortnite and all that.
Yeah, her character's like some really scruffy looking dude, bald, all these guns, has a girl on the side. And then when it shows what they look like in real life, it's like two little girls playing a video game.
Yeah, which is pretty funny. I like that too.
That was a cool aspect of the movie too.
But after that, he gets the glasses, and that's when he puts it on. He's like, "Oh shit!" Like pretty much, They Live. If you ever seen the movie, They Live. It's the same concept. Puts the glasses 100%.
On. I was like, "Oh my god!" They literally ripped that from my fucking.
Starts tripping balls. He sees power ups, health bars on the floor. Sees like mission selection on the sky. So he's
player levels, their names.
Yeah. So he's kind of freaking out, and then he ends up like getting money for himself and buying some shoes that he always wanted.
Today's the day. It's always the
day. And then I think after that, I guess we can skip forward to he meets Molotov.
Mm-hmm.
He meets Molotov. Yeah, but what the fuck does he meet her at? He doesn't meet her at her base yet. What was she doing?
No, she was gonna infiltrate.
Oh, she was infiltrating.
Because she was, so her mission, basically you find out that Molotov is a real player that's trying to take down the company that she worked for, that she got fired from, because she says that they stole her and this other guy's AI algorithm. So that being said, she's trying to break in to steal this evidence that she has against them, which is a video recording. And as she's there, about to infiltrate, Guy shows up out of nowhere, and he's like, "Hey, what are you?" And she's like, "What are you doing? Like, how the fuck did you find me?" And then that's when they start. He kind of blows her cover, so then she has to get out, and she uses the portal gun at this point. So she uses a portal gun and gets out of there, and then that's when they have their first meeting.
The portal gun was pretty dope.
I love the actual portal
gun. I love how she fell back into it. I was like, what?
Yeah, that was badass. Yeah.
What is that? What do you call that? A portal gun? Do you not know what that is? Oh, I don't. Guy's character is very innocent the whole movie. He's a very innocent person,
guy,
if you will. Yeah, he's a very innocent guy.
He's like a child. He doesn't know.
Yeah, very simplistic. He's just kind of like, just. I like this character, honestly. I like Guy a lot.
Yeah, I did too. I enjoy Guy. I don't know, for some reason I feel like that's Ryan Reynolds.
That is. It literally
this is Ryan Reynolds.
I do feel that too.
Like in real life.
Yeah, I think he was definitely the best part of the movie. The second one was, I think, the funniest one, which is Channing Tatum. That was fucking hilarious. That camera. That's why this fucking movie has such a high 4.5 for me, just because of that.
But after that, they end up going to her base, and then that's where she tells him, basically, if he wants to, really talk to her, help her out, that he needs to level up.
Yeah.
And Guy's like, I'm not really much of a killer type person. I really don't do anything bad. And she's like, well, there is another way to level up, and that's by doing good deeds. But no one has ever done that, ever in the history of the game. No one does good things to level up. So then basically Guy starts going on a fucking spree of saving. Well, at first he's getting his ass handed to him because, he didn't do it. He's like trying to save somebody. He gets a shotgun to the face. But he starts taking on missions that are like saving people. So instead of shooting, he takes their guns. Instead of like robbing somebody, he gives them back. He basically becomes the virtual Robin Hood of the game that they're in. And that catches the attention of everybody because it's like nobody's ever done this before. So then he's getting all these good guy points and leveling up really fast. And everybody's like, who is Guy? Who is this guy? Like, who is this guy? Who's Guy?
Yeah. And he becomes pretty much like he says, he becomes a star overnight. And what happens is the actual developers are like, he's a hacker because everyone thinks he's a hacker.
They think he's a player.
They think he's a player, but they can't like, pretty much infiltrate him. So they're assuming he's like a really good hacker. So we get the character of I think his name's Keys. And he's the guy who's from Stranger Things, right?
He looks like him, but I don't know.
He looks like him, but I don't know. I thought that was him. Well, anyway, he's like,
is that the hair, Tony? It's not, right? It looked like him a lot, but I don't think it was.
Who?
There's something missing. Steve Harrington.
That is him.
That is Steve,
him.
right?
Yes.
Dude, he looks so. He looked like him, but not like him.
Because he's wearing glasses.
No, he looked off. I don't know. He looked like fucking Walmart Steve. Anyways.
Him and his
the same
buddy.
person, man.
Dude, he does not look like Steve Harrington to me. Fucking Stranger Things. I don't know. He looks tiny or sick. I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah, but him and Mouser, that's his friend. The other
the bunny
worker.
guy.
The bunny guy. They go into the.
His skin was fucking awesome. Let's not let
his skin was random but funny, right? When he popped out of the golf car, the police car.
I loved it.
They jump into the virtual world and Keys, he comes out as like, your 80s porn star cop looking sheriff in a way. And then his buddy Mouser, he just comes out in a full bunny suit, pink, even the face and ears. Like full on bunny suit. Yeah, it was cool. So they think they kill Guy. So they're thinking, oh, he's over, blah blah blah. Like, whoever he was, he's gone now. But then at the same time, we find out that Keys and the other girl, Millie, that's her name, Millie,
yeah.
They worked together in building a game.
Yeah, the game was basically supposed to be like a simulator game where they learn, like everything learns, and they made like a type of AI that can pretty much learn everything. But it was kind of like, what's that fucking game that everybody was crazy about? Second Life. It's supposed to be like Second Life.
Never played it. Never heard of it either.
It was like a game where you like literally live another life where it's just like walking around talking to people, having parties. People lost fucking marriages over this fucking game. It was ridiculously crazy.
It's kind of like The Sims.
Yeah, think of Sims, but like you have complete control over your avatar and you can like make them date and all this other shit that we don't have to get into. But it gets crazy. People will lose literally their lives in this game because it was so intense. Yeah, that's basically what they were creating.
Yeah, they created this, but supposedly our bad guy of the film, pretty much, Antoine, who's played by I get his name wrong, Tony. What's his name?
Antoine.
The guy.
Oh, Taika Waititi.
Taika Waititi.
Taika
Waititi.
There you go. Boom, you got it.
Antoine. He pretty much stole their code, and that's where Molotov's story takes place. She's trying to get a code in the game to reveal that he stole it from Millie and Keys. Because remember, they worked on this game together.
And Keys he doesn't believe her, but he does. Like he's like, he's like, you're my best friend. I'm gonna believe what you say, but I don't think that he stole it at the time. And mind you,
I'm sorry.
No, and mind you, Guy is also an NPC that you can tell is learning. So that's detrimental to later on. But basically after that, Guy gets his level up. He's maxed out. He's really good. So then he ends up finding her again. And then what happens, Zoe?
They on a date, don't they?
No, this he shows up with her to save her pretty much because she steals the code again,
Mm-hmm.
or she attempts to try and steal the code at this bunker or base.
The base, yeah.
Yeah, and she pretty much gets ambushed by soldiers and a ninja and a boxer, which is like random, but I get it. It's a video game.
He like basically spawned in like all these different NPCs.
Yeah,
like fighter NPCs. It was pretty cool.
So like he shows up, he fights with her, and pretty much this is when what's his name? Keys, because he's on the other end trying to help her, because he helped her get inside the base. Because he finds out like she's talking to someone. She's talking to Guy. She's talking to Guy in the game, but to Keys, he's like, "There's nobody showing on my
yeah."
my
He's
laptop.
like, "Who the fuck are you talking to? There's no one here."
And like she's like, "It's Guy, Freeguy, the popular, At this point, he's everywhere.
Yeah, he's an internet sensation. Even it's on the news that this guy is doing all these good deeds in this game, and everybody loves him. Like everyone loves Guy. Like,
and he's like, dude, like I see no one. It shows me you're by yourself.
I like how it panned out to like different streamers and YouTubers and stuff like that.
That was kind of cool too.
In a way,
as much as I hated it, I loved it because I was like, that's cool that it's giving these YouTubers and these Twitch players like some screen time.
I was like, hey, where's PlanetgeekTV, man?
Right?
No, we were in there, but we're in the deleted scenes.
Oh, that's right. Make sure y'all buy it. Hint, hint. Freeguy. Endorse us.
Yes.
Buy it. You can see us in the extras at the end.
Ryan Reynolds, I love you. Can't wait for Deadpool 3.
He's not wrong. Anyways.
But she doesn't end up getting it. She still he pretty much breaks her out with the motorcycle, I believe. Like they jump out with a fucking bike.
That's where you get the scene where she's popping off and he's going through and all the glasses everywhere.
Oh yeah, like where she's like, yeah, like he's staring right at her where she's popping off, and it's like that, he's gazing at her beauty scene, and I like where she's like, this thing could fly, and he's like, no, and then I literally love when like it's transformed from a bike to a, what is it?
Oh, the paragliders from Fortnite.
The paraglider. I was thinking Legend of Zelda.
That was literally from Fortnite.
No, it's
the
literally
glider
from Fortnite, dude.
It's 100% from Fortnite.
Okay, I was thinking Legend of Zelda, but okay,
no,
yeah, that makes sense.
It's Fortnite, unfortunately.
You get a glider in Zelda.
No, I know, but they're not that cool, dude.
Yeah, nobody fucking put a Zelda kite in this motherfucker.
That was a Fortnite thing.
Exactly.
Okay, you're right.
This is literally a Fortnite and Grand Theft Auto mix.
That's why I said you can tell who they specifically made this demographic towards.
Yeah, so after that, pretty much Guy and Molotov go on a date, and she gets her bubblegum ice cream, which is her favorite, and we start to learn like where she's kind of like, whoa, like that's my favorite ice cream as well. That's weird. And she also loves swing sets, and there's a swing set that happens to be there in the park they're at.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much Guy goes in for a kiss, and like it's pretty funny because so we have Guy going for a kiss. Remember, this is a NPC, like AI learning his ways and all that. But when he's going in for the kiss, it jumps back to Millie, who's Molotov, and she's kind of just like
she's like
looking like this is cool, I guess.
Yeah. I love that aspect of it. It's like this is reality and this is what's happening in the game. Like they really hit on that, and I love it. Like it's like their characters are making out in the game, and then she's just at a keyboard like,
yeah.
But we're kissing. We're totally kissing.
And then pretty much he plans another, like she's like she has to go, and they have like a what did she say? What did he say? Like, can we meet again? Blah blah blah. Like pretty much plan a next date. So right when she gets off the phone, this is when
Keys comes through.
Keys comes through telling her like, hey, you were right. Like
he stole our shit.
Antoine stole our shit. And that's just when he figures out as well that Guy is a NPC player. I mean, an NPC. He's not a player, and he's AI. Like he's learning.
Yeah, he's basically their baby, their child that they created.
Yeah, so it turns out their video game was a success in a way. Like it's AI. It happened.
Yeah, they literally created a sentient program.
Yeah, it's to me like I was kind of like I was like, this is scary because this is fucking this is fucking Skynet, dude. This is Skynet happening.
I mean, like, yeah, he's like, you could win a Nobel Prize for this type shit, you know?
Yeah, for real.
He's like, you're gonna win a Nobel Prize, you know? Like, that's why Anton wants to get rid of this shit.
Yeah, and he pretty much tells her like, hey, like, it worked, and she kind of feels bad. She's like, wait.
She kind of melts down.
Yeah, because she's like, wait, I just
like,
kissed
no,
this
there's no way. There's no way. She's like the only good guy I've met on the internet, and he's not.
He's not even real.
He's not real, and then how like Keith was like, you realize he's only like 4 years old, right? She's like, don't make it weird. Don't make this weird, okay?
So he tells her, you got to get that code so we could, you know, bring our game to light and show that Antoine stole our shit. So she goes back in the world of the game, and then this is when she explains to Guy that that he's NPC, like he's not real, and he's kind of like, whoa, like you're telling me like this shit ain't real, like I'm not a real person, I'm stuck in a video game. Sorry. And then she what happens after that? Like I think, you know, she takes off again, or
well he gets in his like mode, his feels, and he's just like, he kind of like sees, like he goes and watches everything for himself, because remember he's like, he goes to the old lady and he's like, how about you try not letting your dog out or closing your door? And then he goes to the shop, and he goes to like each area from the beginning of the movie where everything was normal. And basically, he's just like, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, none of this matters. He goes to the beach where he goes with his best friend, and he tries to throw a rock, and then he sees that it hits code and nothing happens. So basically, his world gets shattered. Yeah. But then he basically tells her, I'll still help you. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, my world's ending, but you know what? I'm still going to help you.
It was right about here. I was like, hurry the fuck up. End this movie.
I thought it was going to end once they got the fucking data.
Me too. I was like, they got the data good. End this. But
movie. this is where Tony's favorite part comes in. So then he ends up going back to the safe house. Guy breaks in. As soon as he breaks in, guy's like ready for a fight. And then the owner of the safe house comes in, and he's like, "What are you doing in here?" And then he's like, "Well, I came here to steal this from you." And he's like, "Wait a minute, you're a guy. You don't have to steal anything. You can just have it." And guy's like, "Really?" He's like, "Man,
this actor's Channing Tatum too."
Yeah, this is Channing Tatum. You find out is the owner of the place that they've been breaking or attempting to break into.
Yeah,
and he's all decked out and shit. And then it pans out to the person who plays him in real life, and it's like some dude living with his mom, and he's like eating Twizzlers and like very stereotypical.
Yeah, your stereotypical gamer,
like, neckbeard type shit that you would see like basement dweller type guy.
Like big front teeth with like a weird like accent, and
but he's a streamer.
Yeah, he's a streamer. He's a streamer.
And so he's like talking to people, and guys like, who are you talking to? And they're like, isn't this guy funny? Look at him. So they he ends up giving Guy what he needed. There's no fight or anything, and then it starts to get a little weird. And I forgot exactly what he tells him, but he's just like, you know, if you need anything a little extra.
Yeah,
he's like, guy's like, I'm not getting what you're saying. And he's like, you know, if you want a little, and he starts like grabbing his junk and dancing around. He's like, we can do some private things here. And he's like, come on, just say the line, just say it. And he wants him to say, like, I guess his catchphrase when he's on Twitch or whatever. And guy's like, I just can't say that. I'm too good a guy. I fucking love that part still. He's like, I'm good. I just can't say it. You know, it's just not me. I can't do that. I'm a good guy.
Yeah.
And like the whole time, like the dude's like yelling at his mom. He's like, Mom, stop. Or what is it? He says something.
She starts backing me.
She claps back. She's like, there is no God. You're still living at my house or some shit.
Oh, yeah, there you go. You're still living with me at my home.
Oh my God, Mom, I'm streaming.
Yeah. There is no God. You're 22 and you're living at home with your mom.
Damn. Talk about that, right? But after that, you know, he gets the code. He gives it to Molotov. And this code, the image, it's like an island, like a paradise island. So when Molotov shows it to Guy, he says like, "Hey, like I've seen this before." And what we forgot to mention was in the very beginning remember, Guy does the same thing every day. He wakes up, he eats cereal, he says hello to his goldfish, but he also did this thing where he goes to his blinds and he shuts them on and off. Up and down, on and off. So when he tells her, hey, I've seen that before, he takes her back to her apartment and he shows her, like, when he flips the blinds, the reflection of this island where the code is at is in the reflection, which leads to out in the ocean. But the thing is, he can't go past the ocean. Like, there's like a
barrier for the
barrier.
Actual NPCs that can't get past.
Yes.
But players could get there.
No, I don't think players could get there.
No?
No. It's
I think this
locked.
is where I dipped out.
Yeah. But if anyone didn't know, Robert had to leave. He had to go to work. You know, even though I was visiting, I flew miles and miles away. Miles and miles away.
Oh, hell no.
Hey, wait, do you still work at that job, Robert?
No, I'm done right now.
Oh, okay. So you left to a job you were no longer going to work at. You just left your friends.
You're funny, don't you? Because I knew exactly what the fuck you were about to do. Because the guy who thought WWE was way more important than someone's last day here.
I planned that.
Let's not get into that. Anyways, let's finish
months in advance.
What is this
okay?
I'm just fucking with you guys. It's fine. I understand. But
look, I didn't leave Noe. Okay, you left Noe. I had my day with Noe. Okay.
I had an even better day. So, anyways, whatever.
Right? He's like he sets out to a journey to get this this code for Molotov with her at first, but Antoine starts figuring out like, oh shit, like they're gonna get the code. So he starts. Well, he had a program in the works, which is pretty much your Guy 2.0. And this part's pretty funny because he sends him off, but at the same time, Molotov and Guy are attempting to cross this huge bridge that Keys helps build in the server for them to get across to this island. So right when that happens, Molotov's character and all characters in the game, Antoine pretty much kicks every every live player, not NPC, every player out of the video game. So she's kicked out, pretty much. So Guy's on his own, and right when he's getting there, this is when we get Guy 2.0. Guy 2.0, but he goes by Dude. And he's Ryan Reynolds' face glued on a fucking bodybuilder's body.
Basically.
So, it's a little Easter egg. The bodybuilder, well, not really Easter, just like some side fact, is actually this man named Aaron Reed. That's the body they put him on, and he's actually an ex-WWE wrestler from Tampa.
Oh, nice.
He's actually 6'7", and he's the tallest bodybuilder in the world.
Yeah, he's tall. Like, he's fucking tall.
Yeah, he's literally officially the tallest bodybuilder in the entire world in men's physique competition.
Nice.
So, this motherfucker's jacked.
Yeah, this dude's fucking huge, dude.
Catchphrase.
So then we get Buddy, which is Guy's friend.
His best friend.
He's best friend. He shows up to help him cross, but at the same time, Dude is beating the shit out of Guy. And during this part, it's kind of cool because we get a lot of like Easter eggs. Like we get the arm blaster from Mega Man.
Did we see
Mega
that?
Buster.
Did we say
the
that
Mega Buster
Dude wasn't finished? Like he wasn't a complete project. Like
oh
he was
yes,
finished. So he was like,
yeah,
this shit.
He was
like
kind of stupid.
He was stupid and like some sayings weren't there, right? He's like, there's 3 things I hate. You, insert second hate, insert third hate.
yeah, he wasn't complete.
That's badass. I like that.
Yeah, he wasn't
really
done.
Shitty coding. They just threw him in there real quick.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't finished, but Antoine said, "No, I don't give a shit. Pretty much, just throw him in."
Yeah.
Because he had these workers building for him, but like I said, he wasn't done. But this is when we get, and I told Tony too at the end, like this had to be a reshoot.
Yeah.
Because having to deal with how Marvel bought out Fox. Because what happens is there's a scene where Dude literally goes at Guy, and right
I'm not your
when
buddy, Guy. Sorry.
right when he goes at him, he pulls up the Captain America shield. the red, blue, the actual shield, the star.
Yeah, it's the actual Captain America shield.
And then we get the
He
Captain America theme, and he blocks it. And during this moment as well, they show Chris Evans watching the fight through his smartphone or whatever, and he's like, what did he say? Like, what the fuck? Or like, what the hell?
Yeah, he's like, wait, what the? He's like, hey, what the? And then he cuts off.
So that had to be a reshoot. Like, I know that had to be a reshoot.
This is the best part. He blocks it, and then he like ricochets his arm off, and then he has a Hulk hand.
Yeah, he gets a Hulk hand.
And then he hits him with a Hulk hand, and fucking he goes flying.
Yeah, he goes flying. And pretty much the way he defeats dude is dude's on top of him. I think he's choking him out or something. He's choking him out.
Forgetting the other part. The other part.
Oh, that's right. He busts out a lightsaber.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
For real?
Yeah.
Get some Star Wars music in there. So remember, Disney owns these things, right? It's not a Disney movie, but Disney owns that.
Well, now it is, but yes.
Wait, is it? Is it a Fox movie? I thought it was a Paramount Pictures movie. I don't know. Anyways, it was funny how I was just like, they're using like the assets from Disney. I'm thinking it's because Ryan Reynolds is that bridge, right? Well, no, we brought it up, and I was like, he's that bridge, right? So like, if he's gonna play Deadpool, they're like, yeah, okay, we'll lend you this stuff for like your movie.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, like if you remember too, before this movie came out, remember they had a Korg and Deadpool do a reaction to this trailer of this film.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. So I guess that was them.
That's some more Marvel stuff.
The bridge. Yeah, that was more Marvel stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much, dude starts choking him out, and the only way that guy thinks he could defeat him is by putting the glasses on him. So he puts the glasses on, and so you gotta remember he's kind of dumb. So when he puts it on him, I like how like the bottom weapon or like first thing that pops up, it says whey protein as an item to use.
No way, that's bad.
Yeah, like it's literally the first thing. It says whey protein as the first item. But like he gets all like funky dookie, like he sees things in the air, so he just starts playing with them. So that's his exit out of the fight. He doesn't get defeated, he just gets
sidetracked and runs off,
Yeah, and then we get Buddy and Guy running across the bridge. And at this time, this is when Antoine's like, oh fuck this. Like he goes to the server room and just starts breaking them with the axes.
If I can't have it, nobody can have it.
Yeah, he pulls that move. So while this is happening, the bridge that Keys built to get across starts breaking. So Buddy ends up dying. He doesn't make it with Guy, so he dies. He tells him like, hey, like this is the most fun I had in my whole life, so this was worth it. So Guy ends up taking off, and he makes it. He makes it to the island, and he gets the code. And then everything pretty much fast forwards to Antoine getting arrested, the game coming back to Millie and Keys.
Yeah.
And then what the fuck?
And then Keys is like, hey, I'm gonna go get coffee. You wanna go get coffee? She's like, no, I'm gonna log in and play a game. He's like, all right. So he goes and gets coffee. And then she goes to go talk to Guy, and then that's when Guy's like, hey, I'm just a video game. Like your real life is out there. Yeah. She's like, okay. And then she finds like that video from Keys. It's like him professing his love to her or whatever, because he basically made that entire game, I guess, for her, right? Because there were things that he put in there, which I like as soon as the movie started and like they said they made the game together or whatever. And then, like, she's secretly, like, falling in love with the thing. I was like, yeah, she's falling in love with this guy. And that's what's going to happen at the end.
Yeah, well, he even says in the video, Guy was pretty much him in the game. Like, his emotions towards her. When it comes to him loving bubblegum ice cream, the swings, and
medium coffee.
Even the coffee.
Yeah, the coffee.
She points that out, too.
Yeah, because that's the way she loves her coffee, the 2 creams and 1 sugar.
Basically, everything that he knows about her that she loves, he put in the game.
Yeah. So she finds out, she pretty much puts it together, which took her the entire movie because it was there the whole time. Yeah, which was another thing I didn't like.
It's typical, dude.
She literally gets this movie like midway through. She gets the like him talking to her like midway through the movie, and she just pauses it and doesn't watch the rest of it. And then later on, she finishes it. Is basically what happens. And I'm like you didn't just finish the fucking video? Like what?
It makes sense, dude. Nowadays, like nobody's fucking. Like, that just shows you how you could just pause life for a second, pause something so important, and then come back to it later. You don't get the raw shit anymore.
I finish it like every time. Who doesn't?
I usually finish it.
Yeah, I usually finish it.
Because that's our generation.
Yeah, and then pretty much they have, that's the ending for them. Their whole love thing going, and then Guy, he's back in his world, and then he's a little upset. Oh, he's with Dude, Guy 2.0, and they're hanging out, and he's kind of telling him how dumb he is because he doesn't get shit. But he asks him, what's wrong? Like, why are you down? Dude tells him, like, why are you down? And he's like, well, my buddy, my friend, he's gone. And, like, pretty much I wish he was here. And then, I mean, it was gonna happen. He shows up. Buddy's just like, Guy, I'm here. And, like, he kind of doesn't really explain how he got there. He just says, I was there 1 minute, and then I'm here now, pretty much.
Basically.
And then Guy's happy. That's his ending. And then that's pretty much it for this film.
And you walk off, there's like a fucking dinosaur, and there's like something flying in the air.
Yeah, they live on... Oh, by the way, they live on that island now. The NPCs and all that. That's it for Free Guy.
Yeah.
So what I was just going to say...
I'll be honest, I was like, free me during the movie. I was like...
The undertone that I love, and I always look for this shit in movies, because for me, there's always an underlying message from the writers or whatever. But how especially at the beginning, how everything was monotony, it was the same shit. How basically they were saying like, doing the same shit all the time doesn't make life happy for you. So doing something outside your comfort zone, which is what he did, can be a very rewarding type thing. And I kind of like that. And then I like how when he went against the curve, if you will, when he asked for the cappuccino, and everybody's like, what the fuck? Like, why are you doing that? Like, that's not what's supposed to happen. That's not normal. Like, you shouldn't do that. You should go with the flow. And how, I don't know. There's just like little undertone shits like that I like to find in movies and shows and shit.
Yeah.
I found that to be a big thing. Like how the monotony of every day doing the same shit. He got up, went to work. It was the same routine, came back, boom, 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 boom. Like nothing was different. Nothing changed for him until he stepped out of his comfort zone and did something completely different.
Don't have a good day. Have a great day.
Yeah, there you go. It's just saying.
Fucking... Sorry.
No, you're good.
You're good.
I hated it.
Better than that, the movie was in.
Yeah.
The movie dragged.
It was super long. I thought
best part was Ryan Reynolds.
It was. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds was this movie.
Yeah. So yeah, we gave it our TV score.
Would I recommend someone to go watch it? If it's on TV.
Nah. Don't go
You happen to have a paid service and it's on there already.
Yeah, if it's streaming, it's you could watch it. I wouldn't pay the movie ticket for it.
Which we did.
I agree.
Which we did.
So we paid for it for you. So.
All right. Well, let's move on to What If. There's 2 episodes out now. I believe the next one comes out tomorrow.
Wednesday.
Was it Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. So we'll be covering that next week too. So first episode, Captain Carter instead of Captain America. What'd you guys think?
Okay, so when this started, I was going in with the mindset that I usually always do with this shit. Like, let's see, I'm being forced to watch this. Let's do it. I fucking loved every second of both episodes. Because first I gotta say, well, first off, TV wise, I'm giving this show as of right now. This is definitely getting 9.
Yeah, it's a 9 for me.
For sure. As of right now. I love the concept. I love how the Watcher is on point. This is basically the Watcher show, if you will, because, I mean, what else can he really do? Because he can't interfere. So it's him telling the stories of other universes potentially happening. And I love that. I thought that was
maybe we can get some of these guys into the MCU, dude. You never know.
It opens it up.
Dude.
It does open it up. Noe, you TV-wise?
TV-wise, it's okay. I'm not...
That's not a number.
It's... Wait, what?
How many TVs?
How many TVs? Fuck, dude. I'm going to say 5.
Yeah. I know why, because the first episode just killed it for you, and I get it.
Yeah,
it's a woman. I get it.
No, shut the fuck up. That's the second episode's what killed it for me.
What?
First episode was okay. Like I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. But I mean, it's okay. Second episode, I was like, this isn't. I don't give a fuck about this one. I didn't like the second episode.
So first episode, we get Captain Carter. We get Steve becomes the Hydra Smasher, which is fucking awesome. If you don't know, if you haven't seen the episode yet, it's basically Iron Man's first suit. That he makes when he's in the cave.
Tony Stark's father creates, and I love this. Like, I love Stark. Tony Stark's. I love his character. Like, all the way from his fucking suit to the fucking little pinstripe mustache. Like, they hit the nail on the head with the fucking time period, and I loved it. It was great.
That's actually why I loved the first episode. I loved his dad making Steve pretty much Iron Man, even though he's the Hydra Smasher. But he used that, it's a Easter egg, the outfit towards the first Iron Man suit. Like, I love that. I thought that was great.
That clunky looking, amazing first.
But I just wanted to say, did anyone catch the 1 second Tommy Lee Jones character? Like it was a glimpse. He got shot. Did anyone catch that?
No, I didn't catch that.
Okay, so you remember when everything went haywire, like the undercover spy shot at some people to stop the project? Well, he shot at Tommy Lee Jones. It was a split second. He just falls and dies. You have to catch it, but it's literally Tommy Lee Jones.
Really?
Like, yes, dude. Like, a lot of people didn't catch it, but I'm telling you, go and watch it. It's
like, are you speculating, or is it confirmed that that's Tommy Lee?
No, it's not. He doesn't talk or anything. It's literally Tommy Lee Jones in CGI.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, is that official?
Yes, that's him. That's him. Because remember, he's in the actual movie. Yeah. Tommy Lee Jones. He's the general. Do you remember?
That is true. He's the general.
Yeah, and here, obviously, they don't get into it. They try and get us quick to the, what's her name, becoming the new Captain America.
I like how they didn't hide them killing people either. Like, she was just fucking murking.
There was no blood, though.
I was like,
I was going to say, this would have got a perfect 10 if there was gore. And I don't need an excessive amount, but, if you get shot by give me a little bullet hole or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was gonna say the same thing. Like, even when they fall on the floor from being shot, there's no like penetration wounds. Like, you don't even need to give me the blood. Like, there's like it's like they just fell down and played dead. That's pretty much what happened.
So basically,
it's on Disney.
That's what I said. I understand. So basically, the first what if is if Captain America doesn't get the serum. It's Miss Carter actually that gets the serum.
Yeah.
There was like a spy that comes in to fuck shit up.
I like how it was like right here when the timeline split or whatever.
I love how he fucking.
Yeah, that was cool too.
Yeah, the Watcher kind of narrates here and there about when shit happens, and he Captain America, the original Captain America, actually gets shot. So then they're about to lose everything. And Tony Stark's father's like, we're going to lose it all. We need to do something ASAP.
The thing that changes the timeline is that she decides to stay in the room rather than going out. Like, as in the movie Captain America, she goes out into the other room so she can watch from, like, I guess some, like, fucking Falcon's nest in the front as glass or whatever. So the difference was she stays in, and then she sees the guy that's about to pull the gun.
Yeah.
And the general is like telling all these people to get in there and they won't do it. So she's like, fuck it, I'll do it. She hops in, she gets injected, she becomes a super soldier. And the general, I hated this piece of shit. I know it was Noe's favorite character, but I couldn't stand this dude.
He was not.
I couldn't stand this dude. He's like, I asked for a super soldier and I got a woman. And I was like, oh, here we go.
I got a little girl.
But I like the whole aspect that they did keep that going about how that was during that time anyways, because that's exactly how it was.
Yeah.
They kept calling her the Fräulein. I like it whenever she'd fucking fuck shit up. Fräulein! Just woman or whatever. But after that, the general's kind of like, you're not worth anything to me. And she's like, I am. Like, I'm a soldier. Like, even though you don't see it, I'm legit. And like, she's like training because he's basically telling her you can't because you're a woman. And I like how it panned to the wall and all those fucking weights are just indented into the wall.
Yeah, that was cool. That was pretty cool.
And then it does keep the relationship between her and Steve. he's like, "You owe me a dance" type thing, and she's like, "Yeah, of course." Like their love connections, they're hardcore.
Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah.
He's recovering, and while he's recovering, he lets Captain Carter know that, and the general, that they need to go and find Hydra because they have this power source called the Tesseract, and they need to obtain that. And the general's like, "Well, we don't have anybody. I'm not sending any bodies to go." Like he's just being super negative. He's like, "It's a battery, and we don't even know if they'll know how to get it to work. So this is a stupid mission. I'm not wasting any personnel on this." Yeah. So then Stark's basically like, "Yeah, fuck this guy, Captain Carter. Let's go get this shit." She goes, fuck shit up. Hydra ends up getting the Tesseract. They rendezvous to collect it. They get it, and they get that to actually power up the suit that he ends up making for Steve, which is the Hydra Smasher.
The Hydra Smasher.
Yeah.
Which is fucking dope. Like seeing him was fucking awesome.
It was real cool. I enjoyed that.
And then basically the leader of the group that's trying to do shit or take stuff, you end up finding is Red Skull. Mm-hmm. He ends up setting up a trap for them. There's like a train that they think forgot what they thought was on the train. What did they think was on the train?
I think they thought it was hostages.
Hostages?
I think it was just them on the train. Like they were
trying to get out. Yeah, they just thought
they were there, yeah.
Yeah.
So then when they infiltrate this train, it's on like a mountaintop, and when Steve busts open the conductor's unit, it turns out there's just a bunch of explosives.
It explodes, and he's like, they can't find him. There's a big avalanche. They got to get out. Which right here, I was like, oh shit, is Steve gonna be the Winter Soldier now?
This is exactly too where I was like, Steve gonna be the new Winter Soldier? That would be fucking cool.
That would be fucking awesome. I was like, we get Winter Soldier.
One thing we did forget to mention is they did rescue Bucky, because he's like, I have a best friend from Manhattan. He's here. Let's save him. And that's when they show off Captain Carter's, basically her ability as the Captain America, and she's recognized as
Captain Britain. Okay.
Or Captain Britain.
British colors. Okay.
That's right. Captain Britain. Apologize. But yeah, she's wrecking shit, killing all these motherfuckers, destroying shit. I love the animation. It looked a lot better than I thought.
Yeah, the animation's really good.
It was
it's
really
top
crisp.
Notch. It's top notch.
Very crisp. I didn't expect it to look like that. Basically, they end up capturing.
They ended up quarrying down fucking the Red Skull to his last base, and he's been messing with that Tesseract. Because surprise, surprise, he finds Steve Rogers in the suit and takes it. So,
and it turns out he's trying to release an interdimensional being into the world because he wants to take it over. And if he can't take it over, then he'll just destroy it.
Yeah, he basically wants to summon the Hydra itself.
Kalulu.
So he opens up this portal, and you see all these tentacles start coming out.
And this is where Noe's specialty comes in with the hentai.
Oh yeah, straight up. When I saw the tentacles, I was like, "This is straight up hentai right now."
So at first, he comes.
Where's Captain Carter, dude?
Yeah.
Let's see some of that.
Oh, it happened. She got wrapped up. It was about to happen.
Yeah, it was pretty hot. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god. So doesn't Red Skull die like immediately?
Oh, he gets
the tentacle just grabs him and crushes him.
Yeah,
which was cool. I was like, just straight up fucking evil guy, like revealing his master plan. Boom, I'm dead.
Yep.
Yeah, dead. So this is a callback, I think, to like, have you guys ever seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
No.
The same plot happened. They wanted to summon Hydra, basically. And when Hydra came out, it was actually like a humanoid with like a Hydra fucking face. It was really weird. Kind of like.
Wait, Tony, you actually watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yeah, I know. I know.
Oh my god.
This is a judgment-free zone, dude.
No, dude. If I'm in here, I judge. You know this.
Dude, it's okay. True. This is coming from the guy who likes Batman vs Superman. Anyway,
it's good.
Very true. He's got no leg to stand on.
It's good.
So, like, I didn't watch all of it. Like, I watched up to Ghost Rider, Robbie Reyes, and that's it.
Oh.
But anyways, yeah, they go to summon like the Hydra, which is like some humanoid with like a Davy Jones face. Yeah, that's basically the same fucking thing.
A lot of people thought it was what the fuck, Umagora
or Shumagorath.
Shumagorath. A lot of people were thinking it was Shumagorath, and that's what I thought at first. But when they showed that he has like sharp teeth and shit, I was immediately, that's not Shumagorath.
I was like, Shumagorath is intelligent though.
Yeah.
No, he is. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That thing was that didn't really see intelligence from that being. It was
no, it was
monster,
just a fucking. It was just a monster. It was a kraken.
Yeah, it was basically a kraken. So yeah, and then Peggy fucking pushes the monster inside and goes inside the portal with it.
Tony Stark's father's like, I can reverse and do my science stuff to pull it back in, but it wasn't enough, so she had to physically push it.
Yeah, so
and
she pushes
when she did, she ended up going into the portal as well. Fast forward, it's the future. She pops out of the portal, and then that's where you see Nick Fury standing there with Hawkeye, right?
Yeah, that's your favorite character,
yeah,
right?
Hawkeye.
Yeah,
gross. Can't wait.
And she pops through, and she gets on ready, but they're like, no, we're good. And she's like, what happened? Like, where's Steve? And they're like, it's been 70 years since the war.
The war, it's over. Like,
yeah, the war's over.
And they're like, you good? And she's like, yeah, because we won. That's pretty much.
And that's where it ends.
That's the first episode.
So then I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed the first episode.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It was okay. I enjoyed it. I was, like I said, 5 TVs.
Second episode was actually my favorite. It's really good.
Oh God.
So this one I kind of somewhat agree with Noe a little bit.
What?
Because just because there was a lot less action, but there was a lot more Easter eggs in this one. So I kind of
that's the one thing. Yeah, that's the good one thing about this. But I guess too because the collectors in here, there was a lot of Easter eggs in this.
Tons of fucking. I mean, one of the biggest ones was talking. So I was like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I hope this is a thing. Anyways, so basically we get the Watcher discussing now a what if. Basically, what if T'Challa became Star-Lord? And it pretty much opens up with the same scene you get from the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, where he's breaking in or stealing that fucking ball thing or whatever.
The orb. That contains I forgot which stone, but it contains an Infinity Stone.
Yeah, but and as he's breaking in, he ends up meeting what the fuck is the name of the guy? I
forgot, but that
he has a weird name.
That famous meme.
No,
he's like, who?
Yeah, who?
Yeah, no, his name that's Jaimun Hansu. Which can I say this dude is just dipping his motherfucking dick in everything. Like
yeah, he's in everything lately.
He is, and I love it. Like honestly, if I was gonna be an actor, even if my roles were small, like in A Quiet Place 2, like just I'm there for a little bit, whatever, that'd be fucking ideal. Like literally, he's in Blood Diamond, he's in Never Back Down, A Quiet Place, he's in Gladiator, he's in fucking Guardians of the Galaxy, Tarzan, Captain Marvel, Fast and the Furious, Black Adam. Like he's in everything. There's nothing this man is not doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's doing it.
And he's even in fucking Invincible.
Oh
he's
you're right.
Alien. Like he's everywhere. This dude's his fucking filmography is ridiculous, and I respect him for that. But you get his character. He's the alien, Tony. The aliens that died whenever they got the oxygen, it aged them. He's the main captain one.
Oh yeah, the captain that takes them on the team. I was thinking you were talking about Seth Rogen. I was like, wait, isn't that Seth Rogen?
No, not that piece of shit. The other one. But yeah, it opens up with him, and like he's like a huge fan of Star-Lord, so he's like, hey, I'm like, you're like, I love you so much, this and that. He's like, can we fight? Like, is it alright if I punch you? Like he's like,
no, dude, he's literally dick sucking this character, like bad.
He's
like,
an all, okay.
No,
he's just happy to meet him.
No, like he's over. Like I don't know, he's sucking this dude's dick hardcore.
He was happy. That's like meeting his idol. He met his idol basically. So
yeah, basically.
Yes.
So then they end up fighting, and then
is it okay? Okay, I'm gonna shoot now. I'm gonna shoot.
It's like, oh no! Like, could I use a gun? Like, yeah, your gun's like, oh no! Like,
but you don't have a gun.
Yeah, he hits him, and he's like, was that too much? Was that too hard? No. That's what this is about.
Yeah, it's like, hit me again, but harder.
Yeah, that whole dynamic.
Classic Star-Lord.
Yeah, like goddamn, he's just fucking. Oh my, getting wet over this guy.
Dude, he met his idol. Come on now.
And then Star-Lord's like, all right, I'll take this guy. So he like knocks him out and fucking
recruits him basically.
Yeah, basically runs out with him while he's unconscious and recruits him.
And he recruits him.
Yeah.
So then we kind of meet Zandu at this point too, because he's like, what's the name of their group? Oh,
the Ravengers.
The Ravager Ravager's never alone. And like he's about to get surrounded, and he's like, "Hello, Ravager's never alone." And then you just hear Zandu's fucking
arrow.
Does this little whistle thing, and his arrows start fucking shit up.
Start killing
people.
They make it out.
Yeah. And in this, and I just want to say, in here we got blood, alien blood. It was green. Oh, yeah, when the arrows were going through them, it was like little pinches of blood, but it was green because they're aliens.
Oh, alien blood don't matter, dude. They're not human. You can't show human blood, dude.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I don't know.
So fast forward, and they're kind of like chilling at this bar place, and then you kind of meet the new Guardians of the Galaxy, if you will.
Yeah.
Yes.
You meet Thanos, which was a shocker to me. I was like, wait, what the fuck? And then
like semi talking about him, and then you see his big purple hand go over him.
Yeah, I like how Jimin's like, it's genocide. Like it was. He's like, no, there was a reason. Like he's trying to justify. He's trying to justify the snap.
Basically,
yeah, I did like that.
Thanos gave up his conquest because T'Challa talked him out of it, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, which cool. To me was kind of stupid, but it's a what if, so I'll let it slide.
What if T'Challa was in Star-Lord, dude?
And then you meet.
We feel that the criminal background vacuum was being filled by the Collector now. If it wasn't Thanos, it would be the Collector, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's the big baddie.
So Nebula comes with some nice golden locks.
Oh yeah, Nebula's looking good, dude, by the way.
She reminded me of Jessica Rabbit.
A little bit.
Right? You know what? You're right. You're right.
It was the hair over the eye thing.
Mm-hmm.
But she was kind of very seductive as well. I was like, oh god.
I wasn't like the Nebula.
That's how Jessica Rabbit is, or Jessica Rabbit, right?
That's Jessica Rabbit, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So basically, you meet Nebula as well. But before that, Drax is a bartender, or Drax is a bartender, and it's literally Batista, which. He's like, let's get a picture, and he's like, I'd rather not. And he takes a picture, and he's like, I look good, you look bad. Let's take another one. And he's like, he's basically being Drax, essentially.
Yeah, he's being Drax,
and he's just super wet over. Everybody knows T'Challa as Star-Lord, and like, it's a very positive Star-Lord. Like everybody really likes this guy.
Like his reputation's high.
Yeah, he saves worlds essentially. Like this T'Challa, all he does is rescue shit, and save planets, and save entire civilizations and things like that.
So cue Nebula, right? Nebula's like, all right, I got a mission. Like, we got to go break in this place. There's this one thing that if you use on a planet, it'll completely terraform a planet, and it'll, like a dead planet, will make it come back to life and bloom and shit like that. Yeah. So the Collector has it basically, right? So they got to go to, what is that place called again? The Unknown, or the
inside the skull that
it's a skull. It's a celestial. It's a celestial.
Yeah, the dead celestial.
I think it's called the Unknown. I forget, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's called.
That little homeworld.
Nowhere. That's what it's called. Nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go. Nowhere.
Before that, though, you learn that the reason why Zandu has T'Challa is because one day, T'Challa is a natural explorer, and he's like trying to tell his dad that's what he wants to do. And his dad's like, no, like there's nothing outside the walls of Wakanda. All men know is war. Like it's not a good place outside here. So he ends up throwing his spear outside
basically
of Wakanda.
Lion King shit,
Yeah, he goes to retrieve his spear, and that's when Zandu's ship came and they picked him up. And when they pick him up, this and I think this is where the Watcher says at this point, this is where the universe became the what if.
Because Zandu didn't go himself. He sent his
he sent his henchmen, and they're like, "We got him." And Zandu's like, "Wait, what the fuck? Does this look like Peter Quinn to you?" They're like, "He has two ear holes, 2 sea holes, and 1 talking hole." And then he brings up a picture of Quinn, and he's like, "This looks absolutely nothing like the fucking kid I told you to get."
The other guy's like, "All humans look alike. I don't know."
Yeah. So then that's how he ended up getting T'Challa as Star-Lord. So fast forward back to nowhere. They're gonna go make a diversion to get into the Collector ship. So Zandu and I don't know why I can't remember her name. No, her name
Nebula.
Nebula. They're trying to pretend to go south the collector something rare, which was that ball that he stole from the beginning.
Yeah.
So then they had like a whole plan
Stone.
for the version and all this good shit happening. And as they're doing that, T'Challa's in there and he's in the room looking for the vial.
Well,
for
you
that.
forget as they're pushing in, like they have a meeting with the collector. We're introduced to the other villains too.
Yeah, I forget them. They're in the game.
Ebony Maw, Midnight.
The telekinetic guy.
Yeah, Ebony Maw.
I don't know
chick,
their names.
The girl.
She was Lord of the Rings. What? You say I don't know Lord of the Rings?
No, I said I don't know their names. Like I know who you're talking about.
Me either. I know the characters too, but I don't remember who the fuck like their names. But they're like very important henchmen. Let's just put that. 3 very important henchmen that y'all, once you look at them, y'all know who the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah, they're from the movies. They're supposed to be
Black
Thanos'
Order
kids or some shit.
The Black Order, yeah.
But yeah, they infiltrate that. He gets out, and then T'Challa's like roaming the collector's collection. And one of the first ones he finds is a scroll. Did you see that?
Was it a scroll?
Was it a scroll?
Dark elf.
Was it Dark
Who
elf?
was it?
Was it a dark elf?
Or was it a scroll?
It wasn't a
It was a
scroll.
dark
It was a
elf.
dark
Are
elf.
you sure? They look pretty close.
Yeah.
No, scrolls are green.
Scrolls
this
are
one was
green.
like white.
Okay, so he sees that thing, and then he meets
Howard
my
the
favorite
Duck.
part, Howard the Duck, who's having
Howard
a fucking
the
martini.
I didn't like his
Duck,
voice.
baby.
I thought it'd be better than that. Like I don't know.
What were you expecting?
I don't know, like more of like a Jack Black voice, not like
What?
like
You really want me to hate them?
or more of a smoker's voice. Like
Yeah,
this one
okay,
seemed very
like a raspy
cartoonish.
voice, right? Like, hey,
Yeah, like a raspy
going on,
voice. This
man?
one seemed too like hip for me.
you know what? I think who would have been a perfect voice actor would probably be Kevin Hart.
You know what? You're right.
Can y'all just stop?
I mean,
please?
they're both the same height.
If they make Howard the Duck part of the MCU and have him voice act, I'm done. Like I'm leaving Planet Geek. Replace me. I'm not doing it. I refuse to do it. But anyways, he asks Howard the Duck, have you seen this item? And Howard's like, yeah, I have. And he breaks him out. And of course, the first thing he does is go straight to the bar and get some liquor. And at this point, they get found out. So he has to kind of abandon him. And then he kind of leaves Howard at that point.
Howard the Duck was in there in the original movie, right?
He was an
Yeah,
Easter egg.
Yeah,
he was an Easter egg.
Yeah. Okay.
And he's also in part 2 as another Easter egg, but he's talking like real quick at that bar Yondu's at.
Mm-hmm.
And then that was it. And then we get him in here like a much larger role. I mean,
okay.
somewhat larger.
I was like, probably bigger than those, but not really much more.
Yeah, not much long. Yeah.
So then after that, T'Challa ends up going into this aircraft area where I guess he has all his aircraft collections, and then his necklace activates because he still has his Wakanda necklace, and he goes in and it's one of the Wakandan ships.
Yeah.
And the message plays for him, and basically it's a message from his dad saying, if you get this beacon or know where T'Challa is, please let us know. T'Challa, if you're out there, we haven't stopped looking for you, type thing.
Yeah.
That's when you find out Zandu lied to him, and Zandu actually told him that Earth was destroyed. I think Earth was destroyed in general.
He told him his world was gone.
Yeah, that it didn't exist anymore. So then he kind of confronts Zandu about it, and Zandu's like, "Okay, I lied, but I did it for your own good, and like you belong out here. Like this is you. We're your family." And he's like, "You guys aren't my family."
Fuck
and
you
then
guys.
fucking Jima and Hansu's fucking character's like, "Ooh, that hurts."
Like, damn, that hurts.
Oh, and then one of the henchmen's like, "Is this about to be one of those fucking family moments right here?" It is about to be one of those family moments right here.
Yeah.
And then Gamora ends up betraying them, or so it seems. She's the one that got them locked up. After they get locked up, Gamora comes back and they're like, "What are you doing, you traitor?" And then she busts them out. And then Jimin's like, "You double crossed the double cross. I love it. Or you triple crossed them. I love it." And she's like, "Yeah, I actually told T'Challa about this." So,
You say Gamora?
I did say Gamora.
I was like, wait, Gamora was in this?
I can't remember Nebula. I don't know why that name doesn't want to fucking stick. I don't know why Nebula doesn't want to stick.
What was the host for, or not host, but kind of like a slave for the collector? What was her name?
The girl?
Oh, man,
Carmen.
the girl, the pink
Carmen.
girl.
Was it Carmen?
Yeah, I think it was Carmen.
Come on, Carmen.
She looked cool.
Yeah,
I
she
like
was
her
fucking
little
awesome.
ponytail.
Yeah,
But then after that, they break out, and then T'Challa ends up getting into a battle with the Collector.
Which is pretty bad. The Collector was fucking buff, dude.
yeah,
Dude,
dude,
he
the
was
dude was
massive.
fucking huge.
He was fucking giant. Jesus
What did
Christ.
you guys get when he popped open his weapon vault?
So I saw the hammer, Thor's hammer. I saw the shield.
Okay.
I saw both of those and Bucky's arm.
Yep, Bucky's arm.
I didn't see Bucky's arm.
Yeah, Bucky's arm was
Well,
there.
it's like real quick. It's like a quick 2-3 seconds, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's all I saw.
Then obviously he had Hell's helmet.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. But did he have Thanos' hammer? Or wait, no. Did he have the gauntlet? No,
he didn't have the gauntlet.
He would have wrecked if he had the gauntlet. The fuck.
But he still needs the power stones, and he doesn't have those. So.
Well, we don't know what stones he has.
Soul
So what
stones.
is?
But yeah, the stone that he was gonna get was a power stone. Yeah.
What else did he have?
That's it. That's all you had. He had, so when he first hit him, that arm, what did it look like to you guys?
Like that fucking rock guy from the
The
Deadpool
Thing.
trailer.
The Thing.
Was it the Thing?
That's what I was thinking. It looked like the Thing's
Oh
arm.
yeah, no, I thought Krang.
Yeah, I thought that guy from.
Oh, did you?
Deadpool?
I thought
Yeah,
Thing.
That's what I thought.
I immediately thought Thing. I don't know.
I mean, that's true too. He's rock, so I could see why you could totally.
If it was orange, I would fly with that. But it wasn't.
I was just gonna say that it was more dark. It was like a darker tone.
Yeah, it looked like the tone
orange.
of that
I
Krang
think
or
that
Ray.
might have been the shadow, though, right? Because it was kind of like it wasn't lit up or anything.
It was pretty bright. It was pretty bright.
Yeah,
there's a lot of light in that collection.
I would have to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get into a tussle. Him and Zandu basically end up making up, and he forgives Zandu for just because he's that good of a guy.
He may be your father, but I'm your daddy, boy.
Yeah. Yep. And then they do, what do they call it? Sticky fingers. They have like a technique. Zandu gets basically taken purposely, and then T'Challa like distracts him, and he takes his wrist gauntlet where he can get all his weapons that he's fighting them with, and yeah, they end up wrecking him, putting him in a cage. I like how T'Challa's like, where I come from, people putting men in cages never ends well.
Yeah.
And then they end up giving the gauntlet that controls shit to the Carmen, the slave that he has. And then she releases everybody from the cages, and they're like, we're about to get ours, you little shit.
Yep. And then she releases him, and they all fucking attack him. He basically dies, gets ripped to shreds.
Yep. And then
they're show it, but
they're trying to leave, and as they're leaving, I guess Thanos' kids are attacking, and
Chorus Glaive and Proxima Midnight. That's what it is. That's the name.
Yeah, T'Challa ends up throwing a little bit of the seeds from that plant because they end up obtaining it into the mouth of that one big one. And
I like how Thanos was fighting all of them at one point. And he was getting his ass kicked.
Yeah, he's getting his ass whooped.
I mean, it was 4-on-1.
I mean, right when he throws the seeds and he pretty much they grow, you knew that dude fucking blew up.
Oh, he died.
Oh
yeah, he literally died.
He better not have lived because that shit sprouted everywhere.
Yeah, that dude just exploded pretty much.
He got blown up, dude. That fucking shit from the inside out.
Yeah, they all got wrecked. And then they take off and they end up going back to Wakanda.
And then T'Challa introduces his family to his family. So
yeah,
basically.
That's it.
Nice ending. Yeah.
Let me tell you about T'Challa. He's my best friend.
We're basically best friends.
And then the last part,
which was the best part,
was it showed like a diner, and you hear the tunes. You see a mop hit the floor, and it's Peter Quill jamming out while he's cleaning. And he turns around and he takes his headphones off. He's like, "Hey, sorry, we're closed." And then it pans out, and it turns out it's his fucking dad.
It's Ego, dude, the living planet. Hey, son.
And then that's when the Watcher chimes in. He's like, "That's the story for another day." And I was like, "Oh my god, dude!"
One little thing will end the entire universe.
But that's okay. So one thing though, I was to say that Dairy Queen in the first movie, they have that Dairy Queen, that exact Dairy Queen get destroyed.
Yeah, by Ego, right?
Yeah, by Ego. It's the second one. I'm sorry, I said the first one. It's the second one, and he's working there. So I thought that was a cool callback. I really did enjoy that.
Yeah.
But also, I wish we would have got Ego raising his son.
Well, we instead. Are maybe.
I don't think so. No, we're not.
Well, we don't know because that could be. So what I got
There's
from
more
that
stories
part,
to come.
Exactly. What I got from that end part was we're probably not just gonna get what ifs for heroes. We're gonna get some bad what ifs. You know what I'm saying? Some like world-ending what ifs, maybe potentially. You know what I'm saying? Like where it's not gonna be a happy ending that we've gotten so far. We might get some dark. We might get some dark what ifs.
I mean, I hope you're right because how many episodes are there supposed to be? Like only 4 or 5?
No, there's 8.
No, there's 8.
Oh, there's 8. Oh, okay, then I heard.
So maybe the first 4 might be good guys, and then the last 4 might be bad guys. Or
what's some other Easter eggs you guys found? Was that it?
That's all I got.
There's Cosmo, guys. Cosmo.
Oh, the dog.
Yeah, space dog.
Yeah, space dog.
Oh yeah, they end up rescuing
Cosmo,
him.
the Russian dog.
Yeah.
And that's all I remember. Those are the extent of the Easter eggs for me.
Yeah, like I said, it's okay. They're all right for me.
I love the animation. I like these
voice acting.
I love seeing. Yes, absolutely. I have no issue with the show at all.
I love seeing different timelines. Like, what if this would happen? What if this is?
Mm-hmm.
So this is just like the show for me, you know.
It's cool. I fuck with it.
Yeah. I just need something different.
This is different.
It's literally different.
No, I mean, like, I don't want to see these like heroes anymore be heroes.
No, I feel you. I don't like the heroes winning.
You want
all the
some
time,
Dark Avengers shit,
I'm never gonna get some Dark Avengers shit, no matter what. I'm never gonna get that. But I'm just like I said, I'm tired of the same shit.
I hope you don't. I'm giving this a 5, motherfucker.
Well, right now I'm giving it a 5, but it could change.
Okay.
That's why I said
some episodes.
That's why I said as of right now I give it a 9. If something could make it fucking die hard, I don't know. Mm-hmm. I'll be like, up to this episode it was great. And after this, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking.
Yeah.
I just don't want to see more Avengers have different origins. You get what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Like, okay, the Captain Carter one, fine, I get it. In here, it's T'Challa becoming Star-Lord. Like, what? Tomorrow, Black Widow becomes Thor. Like, I don't want to see that shit.
You might get that.
But that's my point. Like, I don't want to see no more stories about the Avengers. We know the Avengers, and even though this is a what if, give us like they introduced the Watcher, even though they introduced them semi, and I think Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Watcher. Yeah.
But in here, we're getting more of him in a way. Like, give us other characters.
Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't mind seeing some characters that I don't really know much about.
And that's one thing too. Like in the the collectors Easter eggs, we saw Howard the Duck and Dark Elf. Yeah. We saw that exactly in the Guardians of the Galaxy 1. He had a Dark Elf and he had Howard the Duck. Like, why not give us like other characters they haven't introduced?
He had Cosmo too, right? He had Cosmo.
Yeah, he had Cosmo too. Like, we saw this already. We know these Easter eggs. Like, give us like, I don't know, like we don't have the X-Men yet.
Maybe they're throwing feelers out there to see like
they would not. They're not gonna put X-Men in this, bro.
No, I know, but what haven't we seen from the MCU that they own?
I think if they're gonna do anything new, they're gonna put it in the
or
MCU.
like, what if they had a symbiote?
That's where they make their money.
Like, that would have been cool if they had just the symbiote, like in one. That would have been hella cool. That would have been hella cool.
They could have done that, but Sony owns the rights to that, so
Well, but they have a partnership with Disney.
Yeah,
already.
But it only goes so far. I don't think they're gonna waste the symbiote.
Guess. Okay, then what? What else would? What? Fuck, I don't know. Just
you could have got a scroll or a Kree. Or
like a scroll. They could have gave us a scroll, or like
I thought that was a scroll, but I was dead ass wrong.
They could have gave us what is the powerful scroll? The super scroll. Oh, dude, that would have been hella.
He would have been locked up in the fucking collector's collection.
He could have been.
I mean, yeah, but
super scroll.
But if they would have shown a super scroll, a super scroll is a main villain of the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
So that would have been like, oh shit,
Yeah. I love how he's like entrenched in your memories because I've whooped both your asses with Clerk. Anyways, moving.
The fuck you did? Go sit down. Weakest of the three in MVC3 in here right now. The fuck? Get out of here.
Look, all I need to do is beat you once. All right. That's all I gotta do. Just beat you once.
He's that fighting game player. I beat you once. That's good enough. Yeah, let's not count the other 1,000 matches that you got your ass whooped.
One time is all I need. I got a dub, didn't I?
Here we go.
I got a dub.
Anyways, that's gonna be it for this episode of Planet Geek TV. Please follow us on YouTube where we do our reactions. We also post this podcast of ours, and yeah, we have other content on there. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, come say hi, chat in the comments, and come back and see us again when we're live.
Yeah, ask questions. Let us know what you want to see.
Yeah, let us know what you want us to watch. You know.
Yeah, tell us what you want us to watch, and we'll throw it. You know, we'll watch it for you.
And then I can tell you no, and we'll just watch the original stuff.
Yeah, just don't ask us to watch the Joker. I do not want to see that for another 5 years. We're stoked.
All right, guys, have a good one. We'll see you next time.
Good ass movie.
No, we're not getting into it. We're not getting into it. None.